if I talk about my own self, it's been a journey of 15 years. So it the first thing I think is that everybody feels like कोई कल उठा होगा और उसने स्टार्टअप बना लिया और इतने पैसे रेज कर लिए और they're doing great, and it's not me. It's like probably 80% or 90% of the startups in Pakistan, they are the face of it is just the tip of the iceberg. They've done great jobs, they've done wonders probably, और या वो एक उर्दू में कहते हैं कि रगड़ा सबने खाया होगा कोई 5-10 साल कहीं ना कहीं. तब जब तक आप इस सब में से नहीं गुजरते, I guess it's very difficult to sit on top and run the show with so many people and so many different challenges. So I've been a startup guy whole my life, and I graduated. I came out of university. I didn't want to work with my dad. We had a family business, and I was like, no, I'll do something else. That's very conventional. Don't want to do it. I did that and I failed, and I think that was like the best thing in my life, that I failed something. And I was 22 years old guy who's failed a startup which was 3 years old. So I did that, and then I went for my MBA because I thought शायद इसलिए नहीं कर सका क्योंकि पढ़ाई पूरी नहीं थी. अब तो I think I should do MBA. Then I went for my executive MBA and I thought, okay, let's do another startup. I did that, and it was a consumer intelligence company where I worked with a lot of data. It was great. We kind of sold it and merged it with some other company. And then I worked for another company for about 1.5 years. And when I was working at that company, it's called Cheete, where I was working as head of growth. So I realized that because it was delivery business, and so I went out to all conventional courier companies, and I said, oh, you know what do we lack? We lack maybe just the tech. We can just build good tech and solve all these problems, because abhi tak purani courier company ka koi rider aata hai, he comes with a pen and paper, and you can imagine till the time things are on pen and paper, they're not in the system. There's no transparency. You can't track it. You just don't know where it is because it's on a paper. Until the time it doesn't go back to the system, it's nowhere. It's very vague. So that's how I came into this business, which is Swyft. And I realized that if we can solve these small pain points, which the moment I jumped in, I realized, it was not small enough, which I thought. It's way bigger than I thought. So we realized एक मसला नहीं है, और भी बहुत सारे problems थे लोगों को. It's a very cash on delivery sensitive market. People don't get cash on time. Probably बड़े brands शायद afford कर सकते हैं, but imagine a mom and pop store who's running a store on Instagram or maybe running a store on Facebook. You're not giving him cash back in 20 days or maybe 40 days. What is he going to do? So we thought, let's not make money on top of their money and just give them the cash back the same day or the next day or maybe twice a week or maybe thrice a week, which is way better than 45 days. So, and then we said, like, it's very easy to build this trackability and transparency by just building better tech. And that drove us. We've grown 1,900% over the course of 2 years. We've raised tons of money. We're also building a layer of fulfillment in it. But all of this, as you asked about, what motivated me was the pain point, which I thought it's not a problem. Let's take it as an opportunity and let's capitalize it. So that was the motivation. Challenges are endless. सबसे बड़ा challenge to begin with in Pakistan is finding good people to work with, finding a good team. Another big challenge is that now that you've got the team, managing the people, it's one hell of a challenge. It's not an easy job to do. Then if you need to build a tech product, you need a lot of good tech guys. And talent in tech in Pakistan especially, either is very expensive or it's expensive because it's rare. Or I think Pakistan mein Zameen, I don't mind taking the names, but Zameen.com has built some great products, done some amazing jobs. That's the only company who's built a product. So that's not university's fault. That's not college's fault, because सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर्स या टेकीज बनकर बाहर तो आए, बट फिर कहाँ काम करेंगे, वो कहाँ सीखेंगे? हमने पाकिस्तान में कोई प्रोडक्ट ही नहीं बनाया. So we didn't build any product in Pakistan which is scalable, which is enterprise level. Very few of them, and और बनाया भी है तो शायद बाहर की कंपनीज के लिए बनाया है. पाकिस्तान में काम करने के लिए इतना scalable और बड़ा प्रोडक्ट नहीं बनाया. So we don't find good tech guys. We end up hiring people from abroad. We end up finding and scout hunting people from different places and globally. So that's been the biggest challenge ever. And then if you are in a startup, there's no work-life balance for at least for 3-4 years. You probably, I don't mind saying it, but आपको कब बाहर सूरज ढलता है और दोबारा आने वाला हो जाता है, you just don't know. If you're solving a problem, you're solving a problem. If you're in the middle of the fundraise and you're raising money from US, that means now you have to wake up at 9 p.m. to talk to those guys who are, because it's their morning और यहाँ पर रात है, तो अब आप वो भी कर रहे हो, but 9 in the morning the office starts as well. So there is no work-life balance for first 3 or 4 years till the time your startup is no more a startup. It's on autopilot. You've probably done things which you were supposed to do, and now you're just expanding. Like I still say, I think it looks easier from the outside, but when you get inside, it's like putting your legs in the hot water. It's not easy at all. So it's challenging, it's motivational, it's fun, and it's going to be fun if you love it. If you love doing this, if you love what you're doing, if you love solving the problem you're trying to solve, then you never get bored. You are not so much worried about your work-life balance. You're not so much worried about that. Oh, like I can tell you, I probably past 2 years I've slept for 4 hours a day, and that's kind of it. It's very difficult to do all of that. So these are the challenges, but when you see a fruitful result of all of this in terms of growth, in terms of building a team, like we started in Jan 2020 and we were 10 guys doing probably 15, 20 riders, one city. We started off in the second largest city of Pakistan, which is Lahore. And then we expanded nearby Lahore, which is most of Punjab. And now we've recently launched Karachi. And from there, now we are 450 people, 2,000 riders, like 15 regional offices. So it's very difficult to manage all of it. That's the most challenging part. So that's kind of it from my side, which I think I've explained what motivation is and what challenges I've faced.